If you own a Volkswagen, you're about to get exactly what you came for. The hidden buttons, secret menus, and why didn't they tell me this tricks that can save you hundreds of dollars and make your VW feel like a completely different car. And no, nothing in this video was actually illegal. But once you see how much stuff is secretly built into your car, you'll understand why dealerships and mechanics don't exactly rush to bring this up. So if you're tired of paying for things your car can already do, buckle up, because we're unlocking the real Volkswagen experience starting right now. Let's kick things off with one of the most shocking features hiding in plain sight, the secret diagnostic mode. Most VW owners assume you need a professional scan tool or an expensive computer to see what's going on inside their car, but Volkswagen actually built a basic diagnostic system right into the dashboard. To access it, turn your ignition to the on position without starting the engine. Then press and hold the trip reset button on your instrument cluster. While you're holding it, turn the key to the accessory position. Keep holding that button for around 10 seconds and suddenly you'll see the display change. You've now entered a hidden diagnostic menu where you can scroll through system information, check sensors, and spot warning signs before they turn into expensive problems. Mechanics charge people ridiculous money just to hook up a scanner for 5 minutes, but you can pull useful data yourself without paying a cent. Now let's move into something that almost every VW owner has dealt with at least once, that annoying service light that pops on like your car is begging you to take it to the dealership immediately. Here's the truth, many shops love when that light comes on because resetting it is one of the easiest services they can charge you for. Trick number 2 is resetting your service light without the dealer. On most VW models, the process is surprisingly simple. Turn the ignition on, then immediately press and hold the trip reset button. While holding it, turn the key to the off position, then back to on. Keep holding for about 15 seconds until the service interval display starts flashing. Let go of the button, press it again briefly, and the service light resets. That's it. You just saved yourself an unnecessary trip and avoided paying someone to do something that takes less than a minute. Now for something that feels like a premium upgrade that your car may already have installed. Trick number 3 is activating a hidden fog light feature. Many VW models actually come with a cornering fog light system already built into the wiring and software, but it's disabled from the factory. If you use an OBD11 tool, which costs around $50 and pays for itself almost immediately, you can activate it. Once enabled, the feature works like this. When you turn your steering wheel past a certain angle, the fog light on that side automatically turns on to illuminate the corner. It makes nighttime driving feel safer and more expensive, like a feature you'd expect than a luxury trim. Volkswagen charges extra for stuff like this on higher-end versions, but in many cases your car is already capable of doing it. Trick number 4 is for anyone who feels like their Volkswagen is just a little too sleepy when you hit the gas. The throttle response modification. A lot of VW owners complain about throttle lag, especially in modern drive-by-wire cars. The good news is you don't necessarily need an expensive device like a pedal commander, and you don't need to pay the dealership to re-flash anything. With an OBD11 device, you can adjust the throttle mapping to make it more aggressive. That means the pedal feels sharper, acceleration feels more immediate, and the car responds like it should have from the factory. It doesn't add horsepower, but it absolutely changes the driving experience. It's one of the best cheap upgrades you can do because it's not even a mechanical mod, it's just unlocking what's already there. And if you're still here, you're already seeing how much hidden stuff VW owners miss out on. If this is the kind of content you like, make sure you support the channel with a like and subscribe, because this is the kind of real-world car knowledge people should actually know. Trick number 5 is something that makes you realize your VW is smarter than it pretends to be, the hidden tire pressure display. Most people think their tire pressure monitoring system only tells them when something is wrong, but in many models, there's a menu that shows actual tire pressure in real time. Go into your infotainment system, find Vehicle Settings, and locate the tire pressure section. Depending on the model, you can switch from the basic warning system to a detailed display mode that shows individual pressures. Now, instead of guessing which tire is low, you can see exactly what's happening. This is the kind of thing mechanics love keeping quiet because people will drive in, pay a fee, and get their tires filled for something they could have done at any gas station in 5 minutes.
Trick number 6 is for anyone who has ever disconnected their battery and then suddenly noticed their sunroof acting like it forgot how to function. Resetting your sunroof after a battery disconnect is something dealers will happily charge you a diagnostic fee for, even though it's usually just a calibration issue. Here's the fix. Close the sunroof completely, then press and hold the close button for about 10 seconds even after it's fully shut. This helps recalibrate the position sensors. Then open it fully and hold the open button for another 10 seconds. After that, close it again while holding the button. Once you do that full cycle, your sunroof usually goes right back to normal, with smooth auto-open and auto-close functions restored. It's one of those "why is this not in the owner's manual" kind of fixes.
Trick 07 sounds strange, but it can actually fix certain brake system weirdness without immediately running to the shop. The emergency brake force distribution reset. If your brake pedal feels spongy or your ABS light starts acting up, sometimes it's not a major mechanical issue. It can be a sensor or distribution glitch. The reset is simple. With the engine off and the car parked on level ground, pump your brake pedal about 20 times. Then start the engine and pump it another 10 times. In some cases, this helps reset the brake force distribution system and clears minor faults. Now, obviously, brakes are not something you gamble with, so if your brakes feel truly unsafe, get professional help immediately. But you'd be surprised how many minor brake sensor hiccups this procedure can fix, saving you from paying hundreds just for someone to diagnose a system that simply needed a reset. Trick number 8 is a money saver if you understand what it really means: the hidden oil life calculator override. Your oil life monitor is usually conservative by design. Volkswagen would rather tell you to change oil early than risk engine damage lawsuits. But if you know how to access the hidden diagnostic menu from earlier, you can often see the actual oil life percentage remaining instead of relying on the basic warning light. This gives you a clearer picture of how much life is left, and it helps you make better decisions about maintenance timing. When combined with quality synthetic oil and proper driving habits, many drivers can safely go longer than what the dealer pushes, without sacrificing engine protection. The key is being smart about it, tracking your changes, and keeping maintenance records so you're not blindly guessing. Is one of those things you don't care about until the day you absolutely need it. It's the emergency trunk release override. Imagine your battery is dead, and suddenly your trunk won't open at all. Most people panic, call a tow truck, or pay someone to break into their own vehicle. But there's usually a hidden mechanical trunk release that bypasses the electronics. On models like the Passat and Jetta, you can fold down the rear seats and look near the trunk latch mechanism for a small cable or lever. Pull it, and the trunk pops open even if the car has zero power. Tow truck drivers and mechanics charge emergency fees for situations like this, but now you can handle it yourself in seconds. Activating auto lock when driving. Many modern cars automatically lock the doors once you start moving, but Volkswagen disables it on a surprising number of models. To enable it, go into your infotainment system settings, navigate to Vehicle Settings, then Door and Lock Settings. In there, you'll usually find an option to enable auto lock at around 7 miles per hour or when you shift out of park. It's a small safety upgrade, but it makes a difference, especially if you drive in busy areas or just want the peace of mind of knowing your doors automatically secure themselves. And now we're at the final trick, and honestly, this one is the closest thing to a real cheat code for Volkswagen owners, is the master reset for electronic gremlins. If your VW is acting weird, random warning lights, glitchy infotainment behavior, strange sensor errors, dealerships love to keep your car for hours and charge you insane diagnostic rates. But sometimes your car doesn't need a repair, it needs a full reset. Here's the procedure. Disconnect the negative battery terminal and wait exactly 15 minutes. While the battery is disconnected, press the brake pedal firmly for around 30 seconds to drain any leftover electrical power in the system. Then reconnect the battery. After reconnecting, let the car sit with the ignition on but the engine off for about 2 minutes before starting it. This helps control modules reboot properly. This master reset often clears strange electrical glitches and restores normal behavior without any parts being replaced. It won't fix a serious mechanical issue, but for random electronic nonsense, it can be a lifesaver. And that's the truth most VW owners never hear.
Your car is packed with hidden features, secret menus, and built-in capabilities that most people never unlock. The dealership might act like they're the only ones with access to this knowledge, but the reality is that your Volkswagen was designed with way more control and customization than they want the average driver to realize. And once you understand what your car can really do, you stop being the person who panics at every warning light and starts becoming the person who actually runs their vehicle instead of being controlled by it. So use these tricks wisely, stay safe, and start enjoying your Volkswagen the way it was meant to be driven, with confidence. And if you know another VW owner who's tired of paying dealership prices for simple features and fixes, share this with them because they deserve to know these secrets too.